Okay, so we got the second part of the How to Get a Nuke series. This time it is on Underpass, and immediately, no matter where you spawn, if you spawn at A, you want to run through towards C. Don't go past C, don't bother capturing it, unless you're really on to your objectives, and run into here, and get your claymore set up there. Slightly inwards, so keep this this first laser parallel with the wall. So when they come in, they walk in like go up the stairs, that goes off and blows them up. Maybe get it a bit closer to the doorway, and you can point it probably in a bit more as well. Might be an idea. It's up to you. So either lay it like that, or lay it pointing inwards, sort of maybe towards the stairs. So when they run in, they're all the way in, and it goes off. The only problem with pointing in too far is, they're going to be further away from it, and it's going to just tickle them. So when you're running through C off of the spawn, what you want to be careful of is people coming through there, because if they've spawned at C, that's where they're going to be coming through, and coming through there, and just generally sitting up around here. I don't generally look up there, but, chances are if you don't, there'll be someone there, but I don't think they can get there that quickly if you spawn where we despawn here. So run up, come through here. As you run past this doorway, you obviously check no one's coming that way, have a quick look, then check no one's running through this doorway. This is where it sort of gets difficult, because you don't know which way they're going to be coming from. They're either going to be coming down those stairs, so keep your eye on there, or on your right here, they'll be coming down from there, or they'll be coming through here like this. So you want to be looking down this direction. That's all the possibilities they'll be coming from. Generally, you come out this doorway, looking into the building, because if someone shoots you, hopefully you can run past, and then look behind you once you get your claymore set up. So that's where you want to get your first claymore set up. And then I'll show you. Okay, so we want to run through here, come up the stairs, throw a flashbang into there, make sure no one's in there. Don't get any tags come through, and then make sure there's no one coming in the doorway. Keep your eye on the door, get your eye on the door, and get your other claymore set up here. So I'll kill myself and show you the exact position where you get the claymore set up. Okay, so what we want to do with this claymore is, again, point it just slightly inwards, so that line is sort of meant to be a bit more parallel with the wall. And then when you've got that set up, a good position to hide. So this is the building we're controlling. Okay, so a good position to hide when you're getting swarmed or people start shooting in through those windows. Get here, crouch down, standing on top of this box. It's a great position because if they're coming in this doorway, you're so tucked away in this corner. They've got to get in a lot of the doorway to get an eye on you, and by the time they've seen you, you've seen a lot of their body which you can shoot at and kill, obviously. So once you get 1 or 2 kills here and they know you're in this position, you can go here and crouch down here, and this way you've got such a full view of the doorway that as soon as they come up the stairs, you're on them and you can kill them. And you have a nice position of this window, because a lot of people are very cheeky and they'll be like, oh, I got killed coming in this doorway last time, I bet that guy's still here, let them come in through the window here. They'll come in and they're like, ah, it is. But if you're here, if you're sitting in that corner, they come up here and you're just out of their line of sight, even if they know you're there, it's hard for them to get up in that door, up through that window without you shooting them first, because they're stuck in the climbing animation. So there's the 2 spots here for when you're getting scared and you need to get into a defensive position. What you want to do when you're on an attack is use this window and this window. So here, it's generally a good idea to crouch down and just peek your head over the window. Look down towards A. If they've got A, they'll be spawning there, they'll be running across the bridge, you can shoot them. They'll be coming, so they'll be coming from there, they'll be coming between these pillars, running towards this building here. If you see them do that, move along here, and then as soon as they're coming out of that doorway, you can just pump bullets into them and take them out. And also, what you can be wary of, not be wary of, but keep an eye on, is if they're down at B, there's a stairways, they can come up from there, so you can get people coming from B into that door and take them out like that. So you can also stand up and keep an eye on people running around close, come out the top of that hill. But the better position to do that is here. So you've got this window where you can look at, where there is a lot of places you need to keep your eyes on. So starting from the left, people run down there. Not often, but there'll be people down there. People can go up there, so keep your eyes up there. On top of the whole buildings, people they run around all the way on top of those rooftops, and then people sit behind those flowers and snipe. People sit in that window and snipe or gun. And generally just that's those positions, and then coming down off of A. I don't know if you can see it so well from this, but people hide behind this wall there, so you can often see heads there from people sniping. Coming through off the bridge on A, again on the floors around here, between here. Coming up though, that's those stairway from there, you can get people coming down from B, again this door, this window, and going into the doorway, which is just behind there. That's all the positions you need to look at, and here, people crouch down here again, so keep your eye on them, and in the top of this building here, people snipe. So that's all the positions you need to keep your eye on. It's a lot. But, when there's people running around all over the map and shooting, you see where the bullets come from, you're seeing all the silhouettes, it's a lot easier to see them when you're actually looking for something that's not there, if you know what I mean. So the last thing to be aware of is people coming, if they capture C, they'll be running up through this doorway, so you can sit on the top here and shoot them, or it's generally like this, get off centre and shoot them from behind the barrier. If you're standing here, you're right in our line of sight, so here, or from up here. So other defensive positions in this area, when you get your chopper gunner or your Harriers, if you lay down here, I find this is a nice position to go. People don't. I never really get killed here. For some reason, people run downstairs, they don't see you, and even if you're just scared, you can back up and wait for people to run downstairs and shoot them. Come out prone, go into crouch, or sit up here, wait for people to come through that door. Another position. This is the position I use most when I'm getting defensive for down this part of the area. If you go prone and sort of lay here, back against the wall on the floor. And just this is for when you're super scared and they've got C. They're spawning outside. You lay here, just shoot them as they come through the door. If your claymore doesn't get them, you will. And I think you're quite hard to see there. The only thing you have to be wary of is if they're coming from up here. If your claymore goes off and it doesn't get them, and you don't see the tag, or you don't hear it go off, they'll come here. And I don't know, for some reason they just hone in on you and like, oh, there's a kid there, let's get them. Sometimes you get lucky and they'll just bomb it off here. This has happened a few times. They'll drop down and they'll just land right in front of you. So you'll be laying here and this guy's bum will just land on your face and you'll be like, free kill. Stab him in the bum and, everyone, your kills. So that's the defensive positions, and you've seen the attacking positions. When you get your Harriers or your chopper gunner, Harriers, generally I go to here, or here, let's call it my Harriers, and I'm still on defensive, people charging in. And you get your chopper gunner, what you want to do, generally, like I said, you can go here and go prone here, but what I've started to do is make a run for outside. So again, be careful, if you're going out of this building, make sure no one's got those stairs, make sure no one's in the parking lot, make sure no one's up there, and then bomb it, keeping an eye on that doorway, make sure no one's coming through there, and then lay down prone behind this car and this wheel. Don't go here, because if they come out that doorway, they might see you. Get yourself tucked behind this wheel as much as you can. That way, they're not really going to see you if they're coming up from the sea, hopefully. I've never died here, so I'm guessing it's a good position. Also, if they spawn on C, generally they won't spawn this far back. If they do, they'll be in that corner there, and they'll be so focused on getting back into the game, they probably won't look down here, and they'll just go charging straight off. So calling a chopper gunner and rain hell down on them. If you don't get your nuke through chopper gunner, again, come out of your prone, look in that doorway, make sure no one's coming there. Make sure before you come around this corner, no one's coming up there or in that those grass bit there. Make sure no one's up there, and bomb it in here. Get your claymore set up if you need to, or find a scavenging pack to get your claymore set up, and put your other claymore set up in the doorway, and go back to your attacking defence in this room. So what I will do now is go to the other area where people hide, so you can see where you need to be shooting at. So okay, so if they're attacking, or if they're spawning at A, they'll be spawning around over here, maybe around this area, and over that side, over there. They'll be spawning there. If they come this way, the positions they use to attack you in that building, so if you look, we'll be spending a lot of time in those windows. So you're very open to snipes and people shooting grenade launchers in. So this is the positions they use. They're crouched down here, shooting at you, which is what I pointed out. They're crouched down here, shooting at you, which is another position I pointed out, which you can see from there. They can also see you there. They'll be up here. So they'll be crouched down here, sniping, so again they can see you in the window there. there, so you'll be looking at you'll be seeing their heads over this bit of it. There will also be people hiding here, most likely, popping their heads over here, or even just in the grass down here. So they can see you there, and if you see their name pop up, you can you get the kills on them. When they're capturing A, they'll be lying down here probably, looking for kills. So again, if you hear you're losing A and you see a body lying down, you can take pots of them from that window there, which is the one on the left, I believe. So they'll be also, they'll run in here. They'll be looking out these windows, which you can see from that second, the window on the right, and then this one where you can't really see them if you're there, but you can see them very well if you're in that window. And they'll be running out here, and that's when you'll be crouched down there, and they'll run into a face full of bullets. So this is the stairwell. They'll be running up from B, so they'll be coming up here. You'll be up there still, and you can just drop them as they run into this doorway or wherever they go. They may drop over here. That's when you can maybe stand up and shoot them, but if you stand up, you're very clear for their shots. So if they're coming around from B, they'll be coming this way, and this is where you're relying on your Claymore's big star, like I said. They'll be coming up the stairs, they'll come in here, your Claymore will be there, and they'll go boom, hopefully. If not, the Claymore will give them away, and you can turn around. If your back's in this window, though, you've not got much chance. And they go in this window here, like I said, and obviously the other only way they can come in is here. So hopefully your Claymore will be here, we'll blow them off. If not, they're going to run up here and shoot you in the back there, shoot you in the back here, shoot you in the corner there, shoot you in the corner there. So just be careful of that. If they get in here, be careful of where they're coming from. So if your Claymore goes off down here, just be careful they're coming from this direction and gets into cover. Another tip, if they're coming in this way, so if they're coming up this stairway, there's lots of them, you've got your AV up, you see loads of red dots out here. What you want to do, they get through this, that maybe kills one or it doesn't kill anyone. You don't want to hang around in this corner too much if there's loads out there. What you want to do is go here and go prone or crouch, whatever you prefer, and just look through that tiny gap. That gives you a massive view of them coming through that doorway. So you can just be like, yes, die, 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 shoot them as they come through, and they just cannot see you. They'll be so focused on people in over in here and over in here. They just don't see you in that tight. For them, that's a tiny gap to shoot through. They come in, but for you, that's a massive vantage point on them. So it's a really nice spot. If they're spawning out there and coming in, it's a really good spot to be. To attack, to be defensive on them and give an attack. Hopefully you have your Claymore set up here, so they'll run through and you'll hear your Claymore go off, so you'll be sitting there and you can just be like, okay, hear my Claymore go off, come here and shoot them as they run up the stairs. What you have to be careful of is, I've run out of ammo, as they come up here, they're crouched, you don't have, it's sort of a blind spot, whereas you're coming up the stairs, you're not seeing their head until the very last second, whereas they're here, they're going to see your whole body for a lot sooner than you'll be seeing them. So that's something to be wary of. And that's about it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's been a bit quicker than the previous one. So please thumbs up and comment if you enjoyed it, and I'll carry on doing this this series. I really hope it helps. I had some really positive feedback on my Afghan mod from people saying, oh yes, this video really helped me get nukes. I've had like 4 or 16 nukes on or I've gone from 4 to 16 nukes on Afghan now thanks to this video. So those comments made me really happy, and I was really pleased to hear about them, and I'm glad I could help people with them. So I'm really chuffed that they help people, and I hope this can help people as well. I know it goes on for a bit, it's a live commentary, but it's just my thoughts, and hopefully it helps. So please comment, rate, subscribe, let me know if it helps you again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a bit more of a nuke one or something. So cheers for watching, guys. Ta-ra.